What do people usually do when the bull runs over? Accumulate, disappear to the next run. What do you suggest for long-term investing? That is a really interesting question. Just depends on how I'm feeling that day. But I would say most people disappear into the next bull run, or they like that's what a lot of YouTubers do and stuff. They kind of just turn the whole deuces, turn it
Yeah.
off, and that's it. But how do you want to tackle this one? This was a really interesting one, actually.
Yeah, well, this is the way I viewed bear markets for myself personally. Like, goddamn, maybe I was just like chewing on Ricola for a second, but like, what do you call it? Now I got like lost my train of thought. But just in terms of, that's what I was gonna say. So yeah, just in terms of the ability to understand, like, the more crypto history that you take in, the better, right? So the more things you see in real time, the more things you can remember, the more you understand the beat of the musical chairs game that we're playing here, right? So I recommend paying attention during that period of time. Don't really disappear. The people who disappear always come back with something that they're just like trying to catch up on in the market, right? So I don't know. I like to be up to date on it, and I know Miguel does as well. So paying attention really has paid dividends for us because most people just fucking disappear during those times. But yeah, you can use that time to accumulate at the ideal periods of time as well. So you can set your alarms plus or minus a month or two from different parts of the cycle, for example. So like technically speaking, October 2025 should be the top in a 4-year cycle. If that was the case, plus or minus 2 months, you're paying attention to it, into August of next year. Then around that time, set the alarm, boom, you should come back and look to be taking hella profits. Then, probably November 2026, then you look to come back plus or minus 2 months for, times when you pay higher attention, for the 4-year cycle lows, and wax on, wax off, right? So yeah, I just recommend you can take your foot off the gas a bit during those times, but just not fully, right? So but yeah,
I mean, I'll just answer the first just tiny part. Like what people do usually when the bull runs over is cry and start drinking. I'm serious. Like even me, like when was it? I think around not crying. I literally didn't start crying and fucking Charlie secretly used to fucking the tears. No, no. I will say that I did get a little sad. There was like there was like a not the only time I remember I let it get to me was like when like FTX, Luna, all that stuff started crashing. I just couldn't escape negative. It was like 3 weeks. It's like, Dad, don't hit me. I was getting beat by my father for 3 days. I mean, for 3 weeks in a row. It was like 3 weeks of like, I was just the only time I was like, God damn, dude, this is just horrible. Like we're so. I mean, you have to understand how bad we're so used to bad news and all that stuff that like that was something else.
Those bits of news with Luna, Three Arrows Capital, and then FTX, like all of that was just like, I was just like, wow, this is some of the most aggressive crypto news I've seen. And then what we see here with CZ, Roger Ver, now during the bull market continues to be that aggressiveness in the they fight you phase. So yeah, like I'm just expecting more of those things, until the end of the decade. But it's crazy is crypto's gonna like still just blow through all that type of FUD. So
welcome to the family, Nima. Welcome to the family. I was buying crap before and losing money. You guys giving me structure. I'm sold. I'm getting crypto mindset.
Beautiful,
brother. Welcome to the fam, dude.